The chairman said, "Over since African football now is more competitive than before, because even Guinea-Bissau going through their team, all the players are based in Europe, with the exception of two no crown on board Saudi Arabia. Chairman, no worry, say Cameroon for captain, no boy he no about World Cup ni Afcon Bay wonders. He was playing in Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo nebaya ye can say onko our call Turkey." So what I'm trying to say, because all the nations are pushing their players into Europe, no, I'm not born here, in your marketing kitty they make it a difference. And they say, "Oh, banner your admin say Medini way to Medini bar," and this year to me no BBM. It's in a Comoros, Bessia Ghana, on be yom yamabo. We had there being 1 or 2 players or Comoros on a level of ball on board Europe. This one player no ball Red Star Belgrade. He was their top scorer. Ain't it say new marketing kitty be any the difference? Ain't it an African football to me akwe? Because you were talking about Togo. No beyond him saying your friend said the Stallions of Burkina Faso ebe dismantle Togo crab. But look at how they no. Chairman no moon to me almost. And in that there are other countries I say Guinea-Bissau, Africa, West African countries no more peja. Equatorial Guinea, Cape Verde, money adina. You look at the Cape Verdean team. And almost all the players are playing in Europe. And the time I see a bunny a bar, a new marketing kitty being said, one year serious, 1 year discipline. Now, 1 year ready so we be for yourself, a chairman, no matter the squad, I'll to me. And that is what is deceiving the Nigerians. Me, what I see is that Nigeria, we talk about Nigeria often. Not wahe or more attack, very dangerous. But they don't have the same balance. Because Uzo Hono or a disaster of a goalkeeper. Chairman, now who care about on defender the omuye mago ne by. It was the same guy, so or you'll be or yes serious and you know Ghana party born he should have scored. He's a disaster of a goalkeeper. And we a team, chairman. Now a goalkeeper you always have a problem. Because we team be or a championship team and as a team be or bomber din bia. Chairman, to me your goalkeepers in frame. Meaning so what they started ball share Cameroon call World Cup first time. Thomas Nkono. He's the reason that Cameroon bought 3 draws. Now, over here on the African continent, countries are nations cap. You can't take out their goalkeeper. Look at Egypt, SM El Hadari, and all the goalkeeper there is. Now, you even come to Ghana. Now, I say, who were the guys who were winning the for us? Hey, goalkeepers that is near producing. Or Robert Mensah, or Joseph Carr. Even Usu Mensah, if I don't know if I have the last one with us, or the hard score final. The African Club Cup in their Champions League, and they lost it. Or so we had very good goalkeepers in our fold. Say, Zaire, those times no more good now. You can count a very good goalkeeper. Now you look at Cameroon. Afcon imagine say, look at the goalkeepers they have. Or Thomas Nkono, Joseph Antoine Bell, Jacques Songo to me Bemo, and Leon Bokamu to me be Rem. Now Oba no Waba Idris Carlos Kemeni. And as I'm speaking with you now, Ondoa Babedino. We also what Ondoa did. Now, this boy, as your way in Milan. Or yeah, Rob sir on that game. Look at the next goalkeeper against Brazil. It's a goalkeeper, very, very critical and crucial. But Nigeria need good goalkeeper. I say a bobo na baku fema. And chema one thing they say, and then was the last time I say coaching no, and they take it over football. Tete nankasa nanka wohwa players ankasa ye more kwama omo exhibit omo skill more but the coaching philosophy ne higher yes set more on the field you are being remote controlled some nations now need technical players says to speak ebia players are omo ingenuity and also omo new on board between the IBB or park and so na omo kuta ebia players who are tactical meaning that players are coach better but say no about men ko ha no akono it is very, very difficult. And now, all teams who are players in our level are almost the same. It's a solid team. And to hear Manchester United, as Ferguson, success or nyanya, or to me for play, no one making a big player because the players na yana or bimbro bimoso. So the understanding the third party is good. So these teams are highly defensive on the continent. And the chairman so nya one shot or be frustrate you. And on himself also a Victor Osimhen. Napoli here to win the Champions League. 50-50 balls be wonko chairman no bebo ne ball woman nyina enti the continent ball no essa enti the mighty nations no should start learning something Say, oh, Bobo, no one aggressive to want to win. Say, Ushia team and now wide say, oh, wait your money. Chairman, you have a big mistake. Oh, say first, now near show be 10, near show be 8, near show be 5. No, Chairman, right now on the continent, no, a 1-1 being as I didn't see. A 1-1 being a first and boy, you easily can predict. But then even the big team, when they are even winning, they find it very tough. Although nations be or munyamba, because those times now Oka Comoros are. Who are common? And don't say even a Swatini crowd, they are playing very well. They are not being scattered all the time. Game in the power. Maybe Guinea group, you know, and you look at win a Guinea Benyana and they be push on, but they were suffering. And in the other nations, the one game I'm here say, hey, Uganda, Motinefi, Elusu to Tanzania, if I'm right. I think, and the other name say, the Cranes, you know, and they might get a draw in there. And clearly, you know, Sana, Chairman, I didn't etumi etie. Into African football, one tina. Haya tumu ya and say omo the competition at the BEM. The game have really grown to a certain level, and the African countries no you don't just get up and say look at a country like Gambia. Even from the youth level, they have ball or mobile. Yeah. Well, inti enona a day we need the abanti for me. Me very much happy for African football, and it is one reason we went to the semi-final because then qualifying series to the World Cup and all that. Chairman, because country Bia is investing to want to come up. And this is a first now. Oh, Ghana, Nigeria, Ebia, Cameroon, Egypt, no. Today is not like that. Every country is building to come up. Because on the African continent, the CAF Champions League, the Confederation, we Ugandan team in the shape of Vipers in there. But Ugandan team or it is a sad team no born hoche. Not almost forming the core of the team. They might not have stars, but as a team they are solid because they understand themselves.
Because Enra, me share Cameroon Namibia game, and I was looking at the stars and Cameroon war. Say Anguissa, Ignatius Ganogu from Nantes, Mbuemo. Sir Brentford boy, in the attack, and still. You know, Namibia, no bonnet said
yes.
And over Namibia team, I mean,
but because also those teams, you know, they've been together for long. Also, over here, because they don't have the stars, it is almost always the same kind of players who play, and the majority coming from their legs now, because they know themselves. The chairman, communication here very tight, and they also agree. So okay, chairman in bossing me. So what do I do? Let me do this to frustrate them. And frustration about 1, 2, 3. I won't say top players no or my fed up because obi or on tackle be na uncle loose in the space and as in a place or uptown. And these things in a play major role. Because you look at Comoros team there and Chairman, I was shocked say almost all their players are playing in Europe. Although they are not playing for the top side, but say the Division 1 near the crowd. Only so hot tuition near the Omunya. Chairman, I was and when they decide to want to play, they will play. Difference here, that improvisation, say be a key players, no, a deka krebi on bear to change the game. It is on to me, party mon to me, and yet, or see him no to me, and yeah, Chema, we is going to be very difficult for them to win the game. It's a match for them in a surprise, and this trend now starting now. I think for the last 4 or 5 years, that has been the trend. It's almost always na AFCON cry ye BM, it is good. Because the first na BM, no. Na Tagasibini ade, for example, North Africans, they will do everything to qualify by foul means. But currently, because BM is exhibiting their games, and I can clearly see say the countries are really playing well. And African football so to me air cost to that point. I think Cameroon, Nigeria, and Ankasano. Chema, we cast one more player, which I agree, but they don't have the balance. The quality of Nigerian players in the attack, the same cannot be said in their midfield or the defense.
Every feel say I'm up front heavy. Me I'm a coach so
yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like at the point Ivory Coast had a similar problem. Now Ivory Coast to me tournament. Now I name me four midfielders. Now I name me 12 attackers.
Sure.
Senegal also had a similar problem.
Thing, yeah.
At the point almost up front heavy. Nigeria, you know, Osha attack na Ademola Lookman Osimhen, Chukwueze. Iheanacho so. Indeed, your whole you will be so.
But indeed, it's not the same. Indeed, we know.
Exactly. And will be no more attacking minded.
Exactly.
It looks like I said, Nimuni.
but mu need balance. It's only your more body. Esa we answer you defend well and be disciplined. Wakele their goalkeeper is not good. Nya 2-3 kwa ba ko befem. Chairman, so what and in Nigeria, it's very difficult to win games 1-0, 2-0. They will concede. So they need to score 2 or more. And it's become very difficult. Because other teams, Onyaba Kuboma, Chairman, obe body defensive plays, obe frustrate you. And in Nigeria, they need that balance. That is what they need to look at. Omo defense, Chairman, na say. Defense will cry there, na say, cry. On shut down who obi or movies or muye heavy bebre, ewo. It is a team need balance. Maybe Afron Kwane, ya, Chairman, emaning complete. Because a complete team, from the goalkeeping department, the defense, the midfield, and the attack, say solid. Although one department be solid than the other, but I say Chichema, to me okay to go. It's in Nigeria, they will still have a problem because Ghana they acquire Momba Hombe ball draw. Ye no muso muku Ghana. Chema, you were there, we ball boy, and we beat them. And I say we so assume it doesn't mean they won't call it. I know they will still qualify for the tournament. And anytime Nigeria is going, they are one of the favorites. But I think they need to have a balance. I had a Nigerian coach. Also, majority of the African team nangs, and I say they are on the rebuilding process. But because stars and women, they feel like Yenimbo in winning. I say yeah, dear Bebasui. Chairman Metre at the Bubon said no. It was a communication necessary on their mature. The level of improvisation with them. And round who go there, say Anna walking. Under 23 accolade.
Yeah.
Penny for Mushebi. Only a boy, we pan and he has aqualan. Boy, we are a boy, Hananka, he has aqualan power. Yeah, Buffy, I met the India. It clearly what I'm saying is that it is all good for African football. Say you develop here. And yes, Obiaba and we're cheerful. So no, we should give them a very big game. And then say only Obiaba, you give them respect. Even as Swatini. Say ye Gambia, ye Comoros, ye Wino, you still give them respect, Chairman.
Okay, coach. Remember, we say Nigeria team no PSG difference be any. Omo animu no, and I can actually no. Me nimdia, but so almost set up now. Oh, yeah, coach. How do you balance a team like that? Because attack there and I had the numbers in the better. Okay, performance, one goals, no assists, one club side. Brilliant. But this commentary from one of the Nigerian, journalists, our analyze our case. Nigeria for read the way Obi so Seaman, Kwalastelia, no a bobo match ball, man. Chikweze, 11 goals, 11 assists. He's been involved in 22 goals this season. Oko Seaman, 25 goals, 4 assists. Lookman, 14 goals, 4 assists. All together, Okamuboma, where say
50 goals.
Say
50 goals, 20 assists.
50 goals, 20 assists. Yeah. That's about 70 goal involvement. Yeah. And so still, I'm not go. And it looks like a honor. I am for Kawasem.
Second shot on target from almost outside the 18, almost edge of the box. How many times you don't see a swimmer score from there for Napoli? Are those scoring positions? The least thing where you go do as a team, come together, watch Varaskelia. You know, assist over 5 of Osimhen goals for Italian league this season. How is he doing it? Nobody like say defenders for Italian league, then they watch Osimhen the previous week, but you know, you get with it, you know, if you avoid, you just can't avoid it. Everybody know what Robben go do with ball. Whenever Robben holds the ball, everybody knows that, okay, cut in, bendy, but can you avoid it? No. Almost 90 crosses, I be 2,000 crosses with them cross today. Only about 3 accurate. And Osimhen, please, I beg, we love you. You be our poster boy and everything, but I beg, during 90 minutes, I play the football match. No, they do that rubbish thing where Bruno Fernandes do. I'm sorry. Play the football match. When the ball is in play, play. You go spend time, they complain, they look up, they say, you for pass, you for do this. The other guy talk him.
95.7.
The other guy said it. If not me and Osimhen did the same team, me and him, they attacking, they complain the way they complain today, I go vex for him. And it's the same with me, I'm sorry. Play the 90 minutes. Play the game. When on a come out, if you go tell him, say, oh boy, I beg, we know you're passionate, you always want to do it for the Super Eagles, but I beg now. That ball that dropped, it just dropped behind you. If at all you were still focused, you would have scored.
Well, coach, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe I also balance. Say You cannot play all those we play Iheanacho, play Lukman, play Chikwueze, play a friend say Iwobi. I say attack, and they are not looking at how to even defend.
Yeah, Chairman. Okay, 2010. Argentina national team 2010. Yeah, World Cup. Obia there were so many attackers. And no, yeah, you can put the fear factor in other teams. Osimhen we almost 70 goals. But when you meet a well-drilled side, I want to be names.
Yeah.
What I say? Team. Okay, Obi 11 goals, 11 assists.
Yeah.
How do you drop him?
Exactly.
Obi 14 goals, 4 assists. How do you drop him? Obi 25 goals, 4 assists. How do you drop him? That's the point. But I didn't say you got to be bold, Chairman. I was looking at their lineup. Indeed, he was the only defensive player in the midfield. Ayobi. So was na kwa born as a winger.
Yes.
Nansana Nkufu born as a number 10. Inti more Everton.
Yeah.
And inti more of like they were playing a lot of wingers. 3 of the wingers in the 4-4-2 formation. And when you look at it clearly, and they lack balance. No wonder that Osai was their man of the match. Chairman, you got to be bold at a time as a coach. Sometimes, okay, I think was it 2014 World Cup now. Jose Peckerman, Amfre Tavasin.
Yeah. He
said he cannot have all of these strikers, and one has to stay in the house and make room for. And Argentina go to where? Go to the final of that championship. In 2018, when they brought everybody again, they were knocked out. In 2002, when they checked the balance very well and brought, they won the World Cup. Chairman, so what it's saying is that it's not about what name somebody doing. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a name for a hard worker. Okay, coach Stephen Keshi of Blessed Memory.
Yeah.
Okay, Mba. No more player be Mba.
Yeah.
He was a local player.
Yeah.
He was playing out and out. One top players who were playing the Premier League was Ombisanosi. He wanted balance for the team. A player who, when he loses the ball, will be hungry to look for the ball. And yes, yes, of course. And yes, will be a defender. But Chairman, you cannot have like 6 of your players who cannot like help in defending. In that munya bona na mobo. Ba mulusu bona Chairman na ebibiako. When you meet like world drilled teams, defensively solid, Chairman, to counter one and no mashi. Uze Guinea-Bissau go no ba I think 30th minute, and Chairman, that was the end. Niaka nyina crossing, because they will not let you go through their middle. You have to go through the wings, and when you cross balls, so Chairman, mostly 50-50 for everybody, and that's what is happening to Nigeria. Sometimes they go to look at the balance. If they have to even put in local players, because Chairman, when you look at their 4-4-2, when you say Chairman, it wasn't a 4-4-2. It was a 4-2-2-2, because they are playing 2 wingers already, and they are playing 2 strikers. Chairman, what I say? And they are playing 2 holding. They are playing 1 holding midfielder and a 1 number 10.
It means that defensively, you
will not be solid defensively. You will not be solid defensively. You leave there. So look at the Osai enya 8.1. The other guy enya 7.0, 6.8, 6.8. Look at the rest. Look at the attackers, Chairman.
5.9, 6.7. In fact, Utie, journalist, Osimhen second shot on target from outside
the 18.
I don't say that is no Osimhen.
No, because Chairman, because the guys are so compact that you cannot penetrate them. So yes, you need this when you cannot penetrate them, but not from the start. Because can say you got to be, when you look at the results going around, Chairman, I will say Ghana played before them, Anameboa. I was so take a clue. Ghana took the game to 90th minute and Chairman no win you. Man funny say Ghana any strikers biao, because Chairman Idak Williams or a big striker. Chairman what's in them chance, but they also say football will be a hunubo. And when you are going in, your approach should be cautious. Okay, say Milusubona, what will happen? Now no say, yeah, boy, okay, Algeria. They nearly lost the game.
Yeah, in fact,
they nearly.
Niger scored first.
They nearly, but Stars Bena Algeria any. So once you are going in these games, you got to have first balance. But our team we are 6. I say 3 wingers and 2 strikers. Nobody can convince me that he's a proper number 10. But even in Chairman, if you want to play like this 4-4-2, the 2 of them must be 6 and 8. Maybe Chairman. Set it in under 4-4-2. Getting 6 and 8.
6 and 8.
And a 9 and 10.
7 and 11 also have a
9 and 10. But this time he's playing a 6 and a 10.
There's
clearly,
no 8.
There is no 8. Why the 8? Because the 8 at least have a little. Who's the number 6 in the or a more defensive? And I'm watching the point is indeed. But number 8, it was more defensive. Brain until he will help this thing. But this time you are playing a number 10 and a number 6. There is no measure between the two. And that's what Nigeria, our friends, must look at, Chairman. They must understand, say, it is not every time that you can play all your best players. Sometimes you have to take something for the team. Sometimes, Chairman, just a little bit. Sometimes, France coach, France coach, in the World Cup. You know that they said that Benzema could have still played in the World Cup.
Yeah. No, we try to find out. No, Obi said Dybala also no injured. Into the car team no man boy semi-final no team be crowd from bench. It no more say the same thing they apply to
he's Karim thinking about 2020 Euro with Karim Benzema.
No share team no. And no to take Holland. It was very embarrassing. Almost for we had Thuram second son. Also been a cup for France.
No, apart from Nkrano, he's looking at the balance of the team.
Okay.
And Benzema, Bebo, Mbappe, or somebody Nebo, or somebody Griezmann, Ebo. All of these guys will not give me that balance. And this idea, let me sacrifice one big, but I cannot sacrifice him. To say I cannot on Pradia Max and Yamasa. Because when he's at the camp, you have to play him. Once he gets fit, you have to place him. You have to play. Just imagine when you are starting a tournament. And I want to now Benzema will starting match. Benzema Kolomwani our team no. Now probably a man about Benzema Bebo, but the work rate of Kolomwani is higher than Benzema, and Kolomwani will give you the balance instead of what Benzema. And he says, "Sadia, my Benzema na anyade enter the baby," and that is what coaches do. So here you say Pekemana, or say Tevez, fantastic form. But you cannot have Messi, you cannot have all these players and still he went and still bring on Tevez. Tevez must sit somewhere. Sometimes, Chairman, you have to let some players go. So watch here. Times are Kotoko. And I has any the best squad. No? Most of the times they ended up winning nothing, Chairman. Because once these big boys come, you will have to play all of them. And when you are playing all of them, you don't get balance in the team, Chairman. Our friends and our brothers should learn from us. Not that we don't have good players, but we need balance in the team. Nigeria. Jordan was playing fine.
Okay.
But they had to take him out.
My uncle line so now Henry Asante Chumoy Kasama former Ghana Football Association. It say Omo making a call to the people of Kumasi, in fact the people of Ghana. Say Obi Ameta Blasters and people responded. Now share Nigeria there you stadium no Obi any so Senegal Kromaji Afcon stadium was still anima. But Kumasi turned out. Henry Mechawa no play boko there. Matesi say still Blaster camp conversation is all about fans no how are not supporting it here Baba.
Yes. Okay. If we are what I see, that has been the talk among the players and the technical team, especially shooting. About 2 matches, Kumasi. Now, I say crowd say you won't be there even when he was playing. It's not as if on more ball in a fully packed stadium before when he was actively playing and later became a coach. But also the energy levels of Bashadi for now, Omoba, Babayara, Ebeshebona, Eyaduchem, Eyabia throughout his life as a footballer and now a coach. And he said, sir, if there is any place to play a football match, I will see the piano or our opportunity now. When I am, and can be a rubber ball, I will come and say, I go Pamasu. So I think among the playing body and the technical staff from there, and come on, over the free hour that we see on the pay now, and I'm the boy. And let me say, sir, yeah, appreciate it, or does on Kwan. As Antimai Edanedi, anytime I ever call on them, say, it is highly impressive. Before this game, even though Nigeria match was fully packed, now we have had issues of poor attendance, especially on our domestic competitions. But this was an exception. Nifa Ebo Shiba, about 2:00, I'm in the Blue Stadium. Then if I go even when it was 30 minutes to kick off Krapo. Manipa is soon gated Aomunya and Mukra and eventually they found their way into the stands to support the Black Stars. We are very much grateful to the people of Kumasi, Ghana for Asantehene or Teko Koso, we took for say to cheer than at the BGI, Kumasi BI, Bananase, Ebagia Fitua, Obiana Poma, and Oni Edins our source. We had the Chris and George, Eba the Chiano, Akoside, now watch the Chemo, now or say in crying, Ekache say, Yanko, Mayanko Dinkunim, and indeed, regardless of the fact that Yenya win, no, very late in the game, no, it was still something to cheer about, and we cannot take it for granted at all. Here there will be the answer, Chamo say, if we need therefore more muti into more my opportunity, a casa video so any kind of focus. Munina ya Masia and Sada, the Angola, Namia Duma, and pay. Now, I should say, Ghana for the Mususum, Pai Bonima Holdings, so a better Ichi, Nayako, according to him.
Okay. Well, minim say, Henry Mamingao, minim say, some more quano pay, no pay, and a mokon.
I quano pay, as I speak with you, no. Players now after TC from one more echo for bus, the new airport, Nafi, a boy, I get him at the new Rwanda.
It's Mufri Kumasi alcohol direct, and I'm missing clients.
Unfortunately, our arrangements, are muscle, because the size of the aircraft, and the runways now, engineering support, into was a contract. And there is a standby aircraft that air train way and crying. TB and I offload the Yemen. Angola.
Okay. Well, money Yamenko na the pipe time which is with me also. Even young couldn't be okay. All right. Henry Asante Chum and Etienne Casano. Onona Ekasama Ghana Football Association. I was saying I said that on the Kumase for now. As a result, if there's any place in the world, I will be person will be Siakaya. They got to be over to Kumase. And the first time about Kumasi no, was a stadium near Madie. But Osaba second one, Asa Yama more. I must say there a difference between way. Of course, we are coaching Newcastle. Newcastle is one of the biggest teams in England. Our coach, why you Tottenham as an assistant coach? Why about Tottenham name so that I'll say, well, who's that crowd? Maybe now we know a crowd that's a omobobo.
Yeah. Of course.
And then in the press conference, the guy said, goal only came from the fans.
Yeah.
I said the fans scored that goal.
Exactly.
And well, young Blasters straight because
I think it's an honest submission on the part of Chris Hughton.
Yeah.
Because on the chairman, the reality is a young support we have a problem. On say what we need to understand as Ghanaians is one.
Mami say chow no kakra. Mami didn't come on in say you didn't yasa studio na ya here because minim say coach and be real tactics mu especially ya here Angola for no ya ne omabo ha ye ko ho no e bia coach suggestions as to how we be one ka be set up team no and e bia be inclusions be na bibi Dr. Kofiasa for J another Blaster key supporter. Doc.
Ovi.
Yes, sir. Bibiaboko.
Bibiaboko pa no me dasu eni game. Blaster actually na eni game kwa na mi.
Yes, but Doc in fact, young Shasian free FA4 mobile Kumasi, and in fact, mobile, I'm for candy, ever catch Romo, the GDS Omo ya, Enko ye, the also Moyeno, Omo Tien as I mean, MEAS discussion in every way. I'm calling on the support Kumasi for responding, and I am sure that Ukabe surprised Kaka the way I'm on Fusiko Stadium.
Obi, man, you're too surprised. No, Mamili can't hear Ignania. Even the year, Madame Obama, the person on the Zuma, me sitting here, he ignores studio. And I'm also a Manakwaba.
Okay,
and let us say, man, you're too surprised. Those would be a ban, the time of history in Kumasi for people. Because one my history of one more, but no can try to Kumasi Kumasi entertainment, the idea of Kumasi no more because of history no more. And the Kobe Mopebo is built on the history of club and the years of Mopebo. And to my too surprised. But then I major crowd, then I major and say, if this crowd comes to watch Ghana Nigeria, it's almost the same crowd ever share Ghana Angola. We also Ghana Nigeria World Cup qualifier crucial match, but we are just Nations Cup qualifier. But we had a full house. Until will be watching in Tenipan Coast, we ask ourselves, why? Why didn't you attendance? What is that? Why?
We must say, every phone in that room who go your publicity, tickets, and so I want for Toby Bridge. And
on Evan. Every phone of Tomugu Munibia, Ebemo, Nipa Kakra. I made them started them one attraction here. The players are no mobile. I mean, could display could is my World Cup, so could is back Ghana, we have also have any light. Because we be people be TV or people no, we about TV so Oshebo Stadium, the temple, the cathedral, the Oshebo Stadium. So obviously our coach could also it's Salisu crowd Kumasi where no over. We say create Salisu. Number one reason why the quality of the players are not mobile. In blaster players, no position. Blaster players are not mobile. And number two, the young will be say, the baby, I got a check tickets now. It's not really the number of tickets I had and much remember, but it could see you for a beer. If you name it as a four, then you're free tickets. Because you're not living on for the and idea coming only at the Eco Stadium. I have a yes scientific do, but I have a feeling there, starting to airborne. And I'm more of us, many I'm getting for now, I reform the Mokuji money. For radio stations, like I said, every single radio station did very, very, very well, extremely well promoting this game. What it tells you is that Nippon Wahano at the ball. We didn't know. Nigeria, they're not after I one off because of Nigeria, you can't really say a lot scientifically. But to get it twice, maybe you can make some deductions. What it means is Nippon Wahano, Mopebo, guaranteed. So why are they not coming for the league matches? Okay, this is a ball. Look how much I bought in Kotokoma Bono. Match of Kotokoni and Papa was African match. No, okay, Kadiogo match.
Yeah, okay.
Then the highest attendance. Meaning is South Kumasi love with African football, and yet that's all. But Omu loses our match. The following game was against us. Now, fans inside Robubium. Because I had a feeling that Kotoko had won against Kadiogo and Common has a police weekend, Kabema. Come to say free and marriage as a house match. Or say, yes, a proper, deep analysis here, reason to any time. Come on, Nippon, more. They are there. Even if anyone more in your they are there, but how to get them to come and watch Kotoko matches and I did. But your game plan, your planning, your boom. And a lot of discussions. I'm moving to the answer. But then I don't know, you come to the Nigerian game, and I'm seeing it again. So you're going to support us leader, and that's why a year, we a management member. That game, Nippon and Bayern, that was a fine. COVID is not why research. Why you want to do this? I didn't tell him how I research. That was a fine opportunity. That sample size of people about Babaya, send people to the let me call you back at the question about only buying the tickets because now we are buying tickets with mobile phones. So they assume say what the last question, but only tickets, bonus questions they are, think they're not supporting. in our stadium, just to have an idea. But we can use another Kabana and to make my pen for gate. We do just 2 simple questions. And then the over stadium. Team also about it. There 2-3 questions. If you have 30,000 a year respondents, that is solid data, which one there solid analysis on what is going on. So the because that we I am every day minimum any per mistake. And for Kumasi attending, if you maybe son, many people share to command, but it's saying last time, but somehow is standing.
Yeah.
You have to find a reason why. Can you imagine see you? In the idea, and I make about and remember in call for. National Sports Authority, the year may come as with they did well. In terms of the pitch, you know. Now, my market is many quite teacher pitching, so but from what I saw, no, the pitch looked good. And one of the tests I test the quality of the pitch is that you watch how the ball rolls on the pitch. And the ball was rolling smoothly. If you remember Bomabaso. Something you're going to make it will be at the end of the year. My later information about Nipano, I think I gave you a VIP on the Nipani Boso, Cardinal.
Nipani Boso be brave.
We will be organize our own edging. Country the way to me as when they say, not you issue numbers no for the seats. And I know a lot of volunteers. So, it is a minute so much more about something for volunteers and maybe for that big matches now. Maybe you can consider a gym because I don't want to blame them. So sometimes a bro also, the Nipani does to sign up. We organize how you sweat, and I said, we will be any chair. Sometimes all work out for Nipani chair and a Nipa room free, so long so I added a stress on the facility. The only day, I don't say I'll blame NSC, but I'll say a preacher, I'll say a planning in a vehicle to volunteers for big matches and a training issue. Seat numbers near this animal near organizing a bed properly, but you know, maybe because the National Sports Authority, about the slamming edge and the Okumaze, he's doing a good job. Maybe I'm because I like this boy. Hey, I like this man. Hey, sorry. He's in a we pay him a friend for sorry, but I like this man. He's doing a good job. No. Now, Yaba, your team. World Cup. You both come in and make you to bank and try and come here. And then it's my young time on year in Jama will shop at the side which I better the reason I had before this match. The team, no, a year. We are on the path of recovery. Some like a team, no, was a deploy a record 2015.
By your recovery, you know, one of the major man for Kanwa Senpai, when you're starting lineup, no buyer, now the captain was on the bench. I said, hey, is it today no be?
Go be captain on the bench, maybe. I did a divided opinion. Also, me, even at the World Cup, I still insist to say, number 4 midfielders, include the captain. But he decided about 3 midfielders, yeah, Kamemilana, over on the bench. But I'm thinking about 4 midfielders to be compact. You are near about South Africa, near about Anna, near about Kevin Prince Watson, near about Kojasama, near about it. How compact is not near and immediately because the old bomb match, I would say, dear, 4 midfielders, a boy. And now, number discussing Nigeria, issue, I can make it, but then couple of time the money, I can idea then. In holiday, I wasn't too surprised because Yemto from performance output could be my World Cup. And it's such a number year for ISO Europe. I'm only a star player, but someone in the position are conflicted with young captain. It is all your coach, you know, never so team no balance. Now, Ignania, you must say, it's so important in football. One more balance, over brace. You sometimes have to sacrifice some people to get the balance you want. It did not, Chris wanted the balance, no people on the ball, they didn't Kudus at the same time. So the option was play Kudus and drop the game. No, I could be any more. I never want to be. Unless no be only thinking Nigeria be away my job is a thing of so compact. Yeah, you can play all of them in the midfield, make a midfield compact and make a team solid. And you know, I never want. And the goalkeeper, and also selection here for the goalkeeper. No, we are at the way he did at the World Cup. And maybe also surprised. This may be beyond measure. My answer with matter goes honestly. He did very well. Goes edition in you couldn't really blame him. And he maintaining a good goal. No, I wasn't surprised. At least again, he didn't have much to do. A good goalkeeper. The height in the such a cry, a good for a goalkeeper. Although any Gideon, I would say that Oman boy a gameplay. No. On the way I bought no structure na nke di ball no antinya we a fullback no more aggressive like England good going forward there and the game is better than what we saw and I did also especially first half because Ugo can run he disappointed a lot of us minimum how we a player sometimes you may not know the player you are playing against. But yo, actually, I'm not. I can't feel overboard now. What also? But for the guys to beat him once, twice, 3 times, there be any good defending. Because now Angola do have a full day on the right side of the attack, which is very bad. The later we say Christmas, Edmonato go, and the same time make a crack. But the message will be any demand or say man just I hope this is just an off day because he play well. Our midfield was okay. My only concern we think we see the banner still pictures like a match because my only concern was young 4 line players movement. So what me for so on. Yeah, born the no party appealing was most of the time party. Particularly no reasons. Then he's looking for runs, people to move into say runs. What's the meaning now? Nobody was moving, and he could in between attacking so by so officer a man a long pass. In that because Jordan no now. Kamadi Suleiman no now. So Patenya bonds are not trying to hear no be any movement. Now so called a lateral sided passing. There's an acting build up in as you have to recycle the ball with a more connect and up. In the none of fool say, I don't know, maybe only enough training together, but coach, if advice get on the manager, I movement in the AM very poor. In the Ghana, who's getting a progression is slow, it's going to have ponderous. Because people know possible, but they were asked on your ball, or so correct, right on, your double Odegaard name Saka. We have this other Odegaard Fanta Baby, another Saka Bay about to achieve. And but it's such a good pass of the ball. If one man also to pass her, but you're wasting the talent in ground movement and humming. You will never ball of the owner. They don't move. Into Honor, and he Edmond there, he struggled. But Edmond is a very good tackler. But the passing was poor. And you have a mess for the not being pass there. Now, project, I stand to come over. Yeah, and I'm at and Quenemy.
Okay.
And Salis Salis is a very good passer of the ball. And Salis every game better than Ado. Salis bar to change. Come on, Suleiman. Okay, the ball, meaning, creating any coach, I was only lazy, because you're a very good player or progressive ball, but and output and results the decision making is very poor, and if you make a ball, your ball in between your ears, again your ball first, and then the deniable. And to the this is making you good. Amount born effective. Because that game only need all chance be great to open the game and create chance for Ghana. But O'Connor would give the teams play a bit a better position. Other ball will be the far, but they also the left but no here but right now. And your go was of Boku will be an out the cost, and I don't know why. the coach talk to him. Never be any Bokosro. Bob the Bokosro define from Kaka and Kagako in a go my. Also the first row, good man who born in them all the time in the water position and to try to read the ball. And also in it's a very good asset okay. Working on him. And the end product in the Panaka, have an end product.
Okay.
And Inaki, it should not be a debate.
Aye, Inaki.
Okay, and I agree with you 100%. A confidence. Inaki needs to score a goal for Ghana and everything will open up for him. Because both you, yeah, or didn't instep. A ball cause of a similar good, but didn't instep both up on us.
Aye, your pass, Magiban.
I bet you examine instep, not the boss are born. Your legs is boom, straight that shot. Where things across our Calibono. And that time was attempt to so few was caught in between or Kelly's or principal or what to keep an answer. And that's a sign of a striker, only confidence. Or Obiwaka's only good player, an only player, or a very good player, but he lacks confidence. We have go back. But we are 7 years old by our bono. The coach at American, I'll be 10% Angola, no started money. Because Oba or the impact of the game was a game. Jordan. Because Jordan, my help game there twice. Jordan,
95.7.
It never on the team because there be no bono. He wasn't playing as a winger. So, although not the right side of the attack, no more as a winger, you'll be a good trim, Kako possible. Exactly, I was expecting say time also obey involved in the game when Odui has the ball. I'm providing an outlet for Odui. No, only go across on cutting into the attacking third. Not Odui may overlapping. Yeah, overload one. But they be as the rule the demanding it so clear to me. I simply, me coach at that game half time that be listening because he was ineffective. Clean film. Pencil by and I'm because the pencil by pencil so uncomprehensible because they did a clamor for him. Oh, yeah, pencil one confusion as all rushing. He was eager to impress.
Yeah.
And that's all rushing at time. To honor the coach is as a matter, relax, the gun of food in you have gone. I've gone because you're one of our players or more distinguished you or more. I want to work and will be a complaint. Don't try to impress anybody to move or call. Get Bob one man or dance or may so want to crack or make a better decision. I was asking open. But team will be I feel like a team. I feel like a team. I mean, you pointers for team. I was a team way or directions. I don't know what's catching me hitting no. Maybe I say you may be in the development. One I say team way or future more. You can see what they are trying to do, what the coach is trying to do. And I saw that clearly with these blasters. You can see that this is what they want to do. Though, normally, and yet only clear, but you can see what they want to do. And you have enough players. I mean, you play the event today, Osman Bukai die. You have enough players. But I did also make a blaster match and would be a year. Or see, you determine attacking principles in you. See, every year, team, every attack so much on the break. Like we are Real Madrid Bono. There are almost more fast attackers into Vinny, the very answer there, Dugo, Benzema. They know their strength. To also more attackers can see this height will go. No, we cannot go another this year. If we think that we have enough fast-paced attackers, well, they will come out in Suleiman, it was Mabukai, or Kamaso, they are all very fast. Joseph Bensukai is also very fast. When defining clearly, that's how we want to play. So, that's how we want to play. So, your wingers, your Honda, they shoot fast players both on the left and the right. But sometimes that's we are caught in between a normal and the type Jordan normal Bono. And this game was so clear that the team was confused as to the team identity, how we wanted to attack. If we have the attack, then it's smooth. And also, Angola for no as Angola for more change. They were possessing because the local players that every movie be share some other black that local players also. Sana Ghana Bobolo dominate passes because players in the moment. But we have born we have attacks the game. Ghana more attempts at goal near them. We were better than them. Though as we give now that plays a smoother because we are passing, but almost passing here, almost third name middle third one. Almost never passing a lot in our third. If we a year, I'll be feeling that we can beat them. I will wonder. From what I saw, we can. It's possible.
Oh, okay.
But we may be a bit about the African football.
I get to have
something is happening in Africa. Change, two things. Either some of the big teams are coming down, or the so-called smaller teams are catching up.
Yeah.
That the gap is closing. You obviously can see that the gap is closing, but it's closing at the same time. More strong, from no more from no catching up. But many feeling is that the funny baby move for. Because you saw Senegal, I'm saying 5.
Yeah.
The good team in Africa, not say 5. It is Nigeria, no Ghana, near the struggle. May not be say, Kiton never so, but hey, what's wrong the ever from? Because my head last time I said, I'm about 2 games to 1 day. I actually team back again Gambia in 17 when we play for the Nations Cup. The 1 half, I say 7 years. I say Kenya not 10 years. That was when the gap was really big. When the gap closed, as I said, it's either the one on top is coming down, the one at the bottom is going up. And I think that though Omo saying a Bashoka, but I really believe that Omo Suno and a Tibaku. Nigeria issue may be Omo here a fellow discussing at the year of Ghana. Because it doesn't make sense that all this quality. Player may know I fall in love with a bully be the bully defend the guy everywhere. Operation Nigeria gets here. Shots on target can anything. But I'm move on, I'm highlights. Now I'm glad that now more balance. And Obi say Cote d'Ivoire, this is no more contact with
Yeah.
Because Cote d'Ivoire, ni dog by time near Cote d'Ivoire, Air Nations Cup, Omoko World Cup. Yeah, the 8 strikers. To me, 8 defenders, 4 midfielders, 8 strikers. And then I'm putting Nigeria for set of the qualified by 9 or 8. Okay, go move it to 9 or 8 strikers. So Nigeria part of traveling.
Yeah.
The reason being is that so a lot of strikers who are doing well all over Europe. The temptation is to call all of them. Because since in that crisis, I'll be all letting go.
Over that drop, yeah.
But you can't. If you decide and say, this game, the structure of my team, I want to have 8 midfielders, I want to have 4 strikers. You pick 4, the 4 very top out of the 8 or 9. You don't pick all the 9. I mean, what you imagine it?
I mean,
I'm not going to strategy. I mean, what you imagine? Midfield, no. Obo Ndidi. And now Ubo Iwobi. It will be crying, Oceana, it will be airboat like a number 10. It's not kind, no one number 10. Who will Obo Chico easy, Obo Yanacho, Abo Osimin, Asabo, you want to go at other winger.
Look, man.
Obo, virtually 4 strikers. If you born on a bono, it's not got a magnanimous, we don't 4-2-4. 4-2-4. 4-2-4, the crown, 4-1-1-4. Because you will be hit map. No, only the defensive midfielder. It will be also always in front of trying to create. And there was no creative player. Because Nigeria, Nigeria, no more creative players or coach. They had creativity. Where the work was back home midfielder attackers. Who is going to create for these strikers to score? Like the say, almost share the way of ball. Osimhen, I'm going to do a ball Napoli. But then you have a Panamerican police, I'm going to come midfielder, so Lobotka, Anguissa, Zelensky, and I quite scale a different player. And now maybe we highlight that very game now. Chico is the ball power, so try to overlook it, Osimhen, no, try to obey from outside the bottle, okay, let's see the major comment here. So they don't even play to see their best player. The Nigerian coach officer will not the best star. Obama strikers and the top. Osimhen. Millions on any day man. They are going to work to suit the guy to get a goal because he's a fantastic player. He was struggling the game because they almost shit him wrong, and the players are not even looking for him. In Nigeria, I'm really sorry for the but they say they will qualify, but they need to learn lessons from Cote d'Ivoire, really, until 2015. All the strategies in the core retirement that almost performance this committee. And you know me, I always say football. Okay, one year I was told is the midfield because my cousin is give a team here. Look at every team that is successful is the midfield. France did World Cup 1998. No, almost at a tournament with wingers. They only nominated almost more top 5 midfielders. Near the 7 Dubai Square Gentlemen. And that's how they won the World Cup with the midfield. So once you get your midfield right, your team gets balanced almost automatically. The defenders look good, and your strikers get chances, and they miss and they score some of them. And that's the lessons of Nigeria for. But watching them there was sad. It was sad. And we have Abuja Stadium, the stadium was virtually empty. It was very disappointing. Even Senegal, the African countries, almost the name, you have a half full. See, that's what I say about African Union. But they're very interesting. Very interesting. Meaning that Ghana, we can still get back to where we were from 2008, about 2017. At least the Collegiate Kappa, your West semi-final. You need to get them there for your big boys in Africa.
Well, look, that's it. All right, Ignat, message a dog the man no. Dr. Kofi Asafo-Adjei, our very own Dr. Kofi Asafo-Adjei, and Eddie Era and Sim Dr. Asafo-Adjei. Ma went to Radio Kruma channel. Those days are Capital Radio. Obi and him doc. Marshall Bileb Commission. Now Dr. Asafo-Adjei a member. Also na Kumasi venue manager during 2008. Or medical doctor, or pediatrician for so many years of experience. I thought I was doing medicine and all my ball. They
are blessed.
Yes. Doc team, or say or you know your coach now, or no one say your game, the coach had to choose between Kudus Andre because of how na coach be so set up. Because na coach need to pace on the wings. But if we need the Orianka Kudus position no e Andre Senko na just so more midfielders. Semi packing Vivina then he has, but also what the coach wants to do looks like how person set it up no very good, but a bit take time. Now can be so far in Naki so on your GDA say confidence. I'm not maker na igna no say be omun say but confidence say o go back wa
nyoma beti
o go back wa e be ma confidence na ba ma afedie because ball no confidence no say e tada o ju wudi say at a level that baby a Drogba o can go your share against Liverpool or 10 year boy no I'll say he decided he wants to try it.
Okay, and it just happened.
And but you need the confidence to want to try.
That's right.
Because the confidence you are bokra no through. Say, I go say and as if fear of failure, so the
who cry say failing to even try at all.
Well,
Chairman, sir, many doc here agree on most of the issues that were raised. One, it will take a longer time. And some of Black Stars I get you to the elements being the king. Yeah, time you who Michael Essien team no you call World Cup as a more jam money adeno. I don't think team we were the same element or Andrew. But the good thing is say there were a lot of talent with team no. But Chema, you and I will agree that the talent alone is not enough. Especially when you're a good leader or be mad direction to the talent and or be training the talent to blossom, it's always going to be a problem. It's a crazy youth and he has to be very tough. And he has to be very firm and solid like a rock. Chairman, so one to me, yes, I do a Jumanon to me. And I will tell you why. One, Ghana team now, Chairman, you need established goalkeeper. Meaning, Chairman, in Bay Adrian. Our goalkeepers are not established.
Now you goalkeeper grab ball now you any play win no banana.
Okuta. And na omo keke ball no crash so into me nko the player hot direct I check it. And I think that Chris did very well at a point or catch on the ball. I am so we started building from the back. And the goalkeeper, your world class, they are also not established goalkeepers. So there is a problem, a work to be done. Now, your attack, you need any prolific striker. And chairman, I had to make a prolific striker per Ghanaian standard. I mean, fan is maybe about 2 games or better 1 goal. To say Jan Yenibi. So we have a problem. Your midfield no cry if you so honey a strength to one. Chairman, we have not played to our strength or we've not gotten what we want from the midfield yet.
Yeah.
So what it means is that it will take a longer time because one, also the top 50 nations in football, Ghana the 51st, the top 50 Ghana and count. On the African continent, we are ranked 11 behind Burkina Faso. It's the top 10 in Africa in San count. So this is the state of the Ghana team. No? The chairman said, as Ghanaians, you have lower expectations, kakra. It made them no surprise at all. Black Stars team go gun blazing. Okay, on a day, a day, we can do the baby. But chairman, you go gun blazing. What we can do, they say, we will play well, we get some chances, we score. Blaster, how many goals do we score in games? Say Blaster set 3, hallelujah. Benye consistent. Yenya 1 be chairman, what I say, team Nantia. And our team nation near TB 2-1 be near. That's how our game is being spun. Coach, a lot of work to do. It's the communication should be said we are trying to rebuild the team. So they lower the expectations on the part of Ghanaians. Now, Eniake William, chairman, one, Kevin Prince Boateng the Anabi revisited and I reloaded. Chairman, yeah, pitches near war continent are planning to me more.
I don't go walk up on your pitch, papa.
Maybe no whole crown or one AD.
But some now you're pitching a very good.
I'm not saying it's not good, but one, the weather, to say Kevin Prince Boateng DNA, they agree saying no, the top international games no, but which that FA agreed. But later no, international airborne no the flag and I'm near be more airborne. 2, boy no more born abroad team no.
I didn't try.
Ocean technically as an here. Also, on the main marksman to strike. Because I say, how many balls are a true born here, the man? That is the job.
But say, party man, back be man, when to me and control.
And no pay.
When your chance back on the because of
the quality, they say,
and running. The runs non time.
The quality is all running. It's when you're born, you put him through, then he runs. But Bono could do some your friends say, come on, news, or when you're born, or more person, that's what I say. It's be no redundant. Chairman, so steady game ni ya.
So also adjust because team now born. Nipa ni omo born a lot of them. Ebia fine omo hu born no said the wadwin also born no. Etebia runs 1-2 and ma. Also adjust as a footballer.
Jordan Fabona.
Because we are rigid team no be kwaja.
Yeah, chairman, Jordan Fabona or Bo. Onu kwa de be kwa no akose no team no asaba. Consistently it was happening. Kamadin the same thing no akose no asaba. And yeah, but as a team, chairman, obia with the role to play. We help each other. Chairman Bazawati say, say ye Kenanka, mumfa born the man be 1, 2, 3, 4. Na chairman ni na say any the guys no play. But how many supplies no guy? Born here, born 90 minutes. Yes, 4-2-3, 3 guys no more attacking minded now. When I saw one man even a real true pass be 1-2 in the game. Ain't he will suffer. Nedi and say born to no runs and call. Omunya born or the crowd be find another direction. I just study born yepa. And I really don't understand why. It is a coach now I'm finding Nancy for one quarter sad na boy and say ano be. Say ane be. And me nim say be more person more creating impression say oh man me star because sad your man a womb. Chairman be me jana sad in a womb say ni aki no say coach now I'm finding Nancy so no one tia boys no so munye say it might be a problem in there. Now chairman 4-2-3-1 na Chris Hughton table. Coach or how no beka be account. That is what I saw. Now 4-2-3-1 coach 60% defense and 40% attack. Why they say the 4 defenders 1, 2, 3, 4 on board they are defenders who are 2 holding midfielders giving you 6 outfield players. Now who are 3 are more the main striker nature we are attacking minded. na striker ni denim to almost so for the able. Now tell my boss system only because one, if you don't trust so well in your strikers, that is the kind of system most times you play. Because the idea is says one side my answer. Tell my sana 4-2-3-1 to me here. But say to me Bonia. I was said de biano many your friends a dog yardini. Therefore because my team Tottenham Hotspur and maybe a table pa until say we buy Conte buy. What we do is a players near bought the left and the right side of defense. No, they should always support the attack. So more running cover. It is all more running and come back. And my system in a be a failure. Chairman, me and Kasa wasn't happy with the game we played, although we had a win because all the second balls in Angola for never. And Angola found to me build it from the back up and do any more consistently and consecutively. I think it wasn't the best. In Tennessee area, it was said to me here. Now, some players be bought fancy football and they're so mujai. Also, Kudus, I love him. I love Kamaldeen.
Fancy football.
Fancy football and say showboating. Any individualistic kind of play. Chairman, so what matters is so what board and I know what you are talking about. Oh yeah, me feel anything now. Chairman, dear Tini, say oh here all over, coach wa. She Messi, he Ronaldo, he Mbappe, he Modric, ni Benzema. Chairman, see, Bobo no more say, I'm more skills. And I tell my Bobo, and yes, most started born a pana, Munya and say, no, Otum said they are so aggressive to want to get a goal, but our brothers were not doing that. Ghana and Yan say, not born no more they ball life. No. Say 1, say 2, say 3. Chairman, Ubo we are a honor skill Nankasa Neden Eba. And it's sad because one, Kudus is very good player, but on making the imprint of Black Stars yet. Minister Chairman, okay. On making the imprint of Black Star, but we know they have the potential. And to make it imprint on Jai skill ball, when he's in Ajax, he doesn't play that. When he's aggressive, the seriousness or the bona. When he's in Ghana, he should do the same thing. I think AI say he has a right because he's being the main man and manning in our fans and the whole neck. But yes, I don't know who deceive him because the chairman he was getting the goals for Ghana. He was the face of the team. But still, Bobo out to send any brace up consistently. Say Asian, if he's in a very good shape, Utum consistently is trying to do something. That is what these guys need to do. Again, Adibio yeah, me tune of one or a playmaker. And chairman as a playmaker, no, you can operate from the wing, from the number 7, number 11, or number 10, and over Ajax, that's how he's being used. There are times or born the right, there are times or born the left, in the middle, and he performs. Mete so say or no pen number 10 fine meaning on to me can't Ghana for so number 10 guano per debi because it depends on the system and the formation that the coach in the airborne a day. And when you're a top player, you should be able to fit in. I'm not sure say Barcelona and PH ball more born the same thing Argentina ball. But Leo Messi fits in. Players in be from a club or more national team, they play different system, but they fit in. And just we a top player. Adia na me expecting so when the medal wasn't going well, no, a senko or safety. Also or a left footer and a senko or right side, he would have played solidly well. It's the next time Sahani Nkoya so alter because a lot is being expected from him. And I really think say he can do that job. Osha Jose Painsla. So now Kase or Bana Moon, a baby or Coboy. Also Painsla and Kasoya right. And Chema, in modern day game, no be a right on the left rank no now 11 years old anymore. It's an Indian so Kati in or between a boss because no who they are on the field. And also they use him wrongly. And then so be so lefter, yet nebo 7 no. And I saw a righter, yet nebo 11 no. Because or Kati in or between the shots ni behind the Eddie Abba. But so who interchange you almost it become very difficult because they are all yet. It's a game where I agree with you perfectly. Nka we na isakuno. Nanka ball way in the game.
But no under 23. No
under 23. But say now kanka way in the game. It clearly that is how the game is going to go. I think Edmonado no nyere no. Chairman me dey unconvincing me. Because he only came into the Blaster because only Real Madrid akobo ball. If free one oba Blaster on said anya dey bia obeka say I was so much surprised when he started the game. But they be na coach ni hwe bibi. And Salis buying it proved clearly said no.
Salis Nangame started, but Salis reported to
have an okay.
Olusune passport of France to be do evening. Was it the morning before the game?
Yeah.
A day before the game. A day before the game.
Until no more resting.
You training a day before no.
Okay.
On last training no.
Great. It was a Salis buying because of the person now already game. You know, we were much into the game. I think I don't know a bay on drop in the kakra. Maybe I'm pushy because Chema Ghana players no you don't know. And I say coaches no so almost scouting network na a huge. Chema minim so what masia. And yes a center on this same play because me get convinced with Ado. Although kakra wa ball so ball take a team no ball say bia na nye team e hu say they be blasters ye piano shame. Fine so ball consistently well and doing so well. Many problem in there. But Chema what I'm trying to say is that per the game na Angola ball we need to alter things e Angola. Na yeah to me Eddie Ashom. Yes idea. We might get a draw.
Okay, coach, quick one now. Yamra League, you know, so because you have Karela playing against Hearts of Folk, who the only teams, no? Yeah, analyze it. Now you share you are near Babe. Santiago goes to media ma everbo. And also,
Sharon on Inaki.
Inaki. Confidence issue.
Confidence come.
Now you say and runs. It looks like no.
Chairman runs in the days. I'll say Doctor say or share match now. Me, I'm watching the match. The guy does fantastic runs, but the big problem, Chairman, and because somebody is sabotaging him. He's playing with people who seems to love to score.
Okay.
Because as Kudus. Or a number 10. A number 10 who scores goals.
Okay.
And instead of him to pass to his striker, he believes that Onwabit Maide, Ashe, the striker and yet run cry, no abo short.
Come out in Yebi. By Osma Bashu by Yebi or Rania or Dua. No abo.
What I say? And that's the problem. The difference between Inaki and Asamoah that time was that Asamoah not the number 10 year one. Koya Samoa didn't care about goal. And to only who say Asamoah, the same runs now Inaki and one Asamoah no. Oh yeah, and another Samoa battle. The number 6, Wakazu. So oh yeah, run no Wakazu Bobo na Eddie at all. But me share born chairman. I was even complaining to Jake. The guy did run in the space of 30 seconds. No, I had different runs 3 times. The ball could have ended to him. But see, people did not see Kudus match. People should look at who Kudus at the number 10 position. Uruguay match. I saw the Uruguay match live. Debena Kudus here. He played like this. Against FNC and Uruguay. The same way he played, he didn't score.
Yeah.
Me say, I like him. Everybody likes him. But if he has anything to do, he should look at it. Go so Washama Ghana from the wing position. He's cutting in. He's running off beyond. Korea first goal. The TV. You know that he was running off the defender. Defender now who know the only answer share bit or half space no ahead the ball night. Ashe. Yene was it Portugal? The goal he scored again. It was the same. The first goal for Ghana and Kwasiapia at Cape Coast Sports Stadium. The same thing. He took the ball from the wing. He runs inside, goes to shoot. No Ashe. I think he will be better playmaker from the wing than in the middle there because chairman. The middle one too congested. All the players who play, especially the number 10 1-on-1 middle in this current setup of football, maybe a footballer developer could do. Chema, how they checking? Too many dribblers. Chema, me mbo bidima. Ozil. Ozil on your dribblers. Ozil on your dribblers. She a friend Modric on your dribblers. Kevin De Bruyne on your dribbler. All those who are dribblers now are going to playmakers from the wings. When Messi, even Messi himself, comes to play behind a striker, normally he doesn't dribble too much. when we say he doesn't, it means that he doesn't hold on to the ball too much. Want to no one moving into space and try to find a striker. But the way he wants to play and shoot, chairman, he has to come to understand and say, ABS has side runner or and yes, idea will end up. See, doctor, not doctor, can Semenyo.
Yeah.
Semenyo will come on. He might start and will be the same thing.
Services in
services, because the time Oba and services in fact, the guys who were playing were tired. Don't forget. But to give on boy no confidence, say like, oh, I should go, at least coach you starting. But that also will now take Inaki confidence, far away. It will take his confidence far away, because I say I didn't want the meeting bench. Mention here, and I remember the coach has a big decision there to make. But if I was the coach, I was still maintaining Naki.
Okay.
Because the doctor can say he liked the setup, and and he saw what the coach wanted to do, and we are looking for consistency. Changing players will not give you that consistency. I would have played Inaki in there still, and then what do you call it? Bring Semenyo on from the Joseph Spencer.
Okay.
Chairman, Maminye small. On the day, idea is so far is that our lecturers did not support attack.
Yeah, and no, because on the day, Odoi wasn't a good performance. He
never supported attack.
My own player Gideon Mensah was off color. First half in there was bad. It was terrible. He came in the second half. Of course, he had a bad day. We had a very bad game. We are just hoping that they won't repeat.
But I saw something, especially from Kamadi. You see, when your laterals move forward and they don't find the pass, they will not go. Because, Chairman, that's more than 60 meters around there.
Yeah.
To 2 mechanical 1-2.
Now I'm on the ball.
Now, but still won't go cutting in now. On himself, we do ball now on pass.
So maybe
we should check that in Chairman.
Well, your friend is here, but when you say, under 23, so it's your kind of
great performance.
But the goal from, I mean,
Fatau, he scored the same goal at UCD.
Oh, who's a keeper? No, Abanani, and Mray Bogana, the blaster, baby at Ziggy, Omo, who's a team, hey, at Ziggy Baby do center line, oh, baby. I'm saying, catchy.
Only Biasha meeting us now.
But the same thing, Fatau Ishaku, and a Jamie go no live on Facebook. Now, young said, Ishaku she go no, and a Magani TV board drawing now 1-1 against Oje team, very strong, very solid team. And Omo pass. And one of the things I mean, he was calling for the ball. Oje ball na no the 2 year. And I tell you, this is the goal. Yes.
To be a very good midfielder, so we have vision. Born a back counts and I wouldn't him the idea was surveyed than him the idea. Also, Bianca or J born, I know better no ready or dear, but he has seen that already. Into that improvisation, you hear be or Black Stars, Chairman. You hear because it's a game near there. Also, a boy and your boy, the visioner. Okay, you lose. It's a game winning a boy. It is not the coaches, although the coach won the game. But what really changed the game was the level of improvisation. Go be a DBA where one now society game. But yeah, board a wake up for we bra. No, Chairman, what board? So you know what I'm talking about.
And coach, I'm sure you could coach have a taste back like Obama.
Exactly.
I mean,
but coach,
player be say we are not coach as well.
Chairman, so Uni Makolawi, Fatawa, he did the same thing at U17, at U20 now. J. Best
player.
I'll go with you. Okay. And it's on the bar. Once he gets to that position, you will not blame Algeria's goalkeeper. Ball was center line. Boy, 20 million. That's why it's special. And he will win this Puskas Awards.
Yeah.
This one day he will win it. Simple cry.
You never come for next year, you know.
And so a calf ni FIFA sanction match. It's also more man winning award. So we win we.
You were a lot of years ahead of us.
After there were some big performances in the game. What's his name? Alex Opoku.
The Nigerian boy
I think he's in Cyprus or something. Okay. And then the Nigerian boy, but Danlad.
Danlad, yeah.
Omashi too. Danlad saving that penalty.
Yeah.
Also saving penalty na China share. Goals change games. And Danlad.
Because a 2-0 like a complexion.
And as someone share first goal, I be an Kenya way because save no no. And a born koba 2 na ball we share. But there was some individual errors. I mean, if you say.
The coaches will handle. Well, on a pay Algeria for
say Ghana for Nabo.
Algeria for the Zaba. Algeria for an opay.
Some actually Tuesday.
Algeria for the Bedru Kotoka International Airport. Omo.
My brother. Omunye training we are for. Any we are 2.
Na ye no first no so sad na first na me bobo ai bre no. Yeah so ye do mbegina wi so ye we visit ye nko for do timi mwa wi.
Si no mbesi abre no kra a chen.
Because ye nko for na Isaac Ghana ne Angola. What a ne favor Angola for chen. Yeah boy home no. Because some boys no bebre go to Africa come to Angola here. Yes, so young go from now to Tabuche.
Team was Bogus will move.
There's almost spring. I mean, almost spring when I'm away. It's just started to tell me, what that moon you can cry fine. Now, by net Robert Geneva and so. And into the Ghana players, about 20 minutes, no Biabre. No moon, and a Ghana bench, and say you pay water break, and you for refusing in review via cry.
Maybe I call a pre-match and a technical meeting. I agree. If you don't agree, they will not mind you. And it's opposite partners no agree. I just saw so opponent in the castle, Dabia.
It was a pre-match. I mean, Shadunum say, Moon pushing for water break, and say, be a first 20-25 minutes.
Water break, there, opportunity to do some coaching.
Yes.
A slow momentum of a game.
Okay.
Say, be a show. Now, we know water break. I won't say, now, I deny it.
I thought the pressure was
yeah,
that's true. Okay, and water break, all the time where. When the weather is very hot like that.
Had or said they be able water break.
3 p.m. I'm gonna imagine say remember the bubble 8 p.m. Yeah, how can the 8 p.m. One at 10. I just say I just 10 year water break. I
had 3 p.m. They say
yeah, how can the about 5 girls water break?
Because weather
handy. It needs you. Sure,
as much as 3 p.m.
Young Hearts of a game I'm born against Karela. I'm on forecast. Hearts of after if I has winner over Kotoku Royals in who sense MP after replay, offside, won't send some any but it was a hard fought win. Eventually has won. I mean, with go new has won. Has any 2 successive wins. Omunya back against Kotokombe ball. Omoko ball against was it baby any no yes, I'm going to draw. And I'm saying, so Hearts of Oak in 3 games they are yet to lose. They'll try a game against Karela.
What a good thing for Hearts and they say they fight to the end. Because in most cases, almost winning late and almost secure point late. Also, BBN everybody thought it was done and dusted.
Yeah.
But the only problem is almost foreign players need to go. And it's an area they need to really work on. Chema Money Karela game and it's a boring game. Hearts and Karela they be boring. Also, when I say a game is boring, a game produce goals, Chairman, it makes it boring. Arsenal like a sweet game. Why? Because it gives you goals. Barcelona, Real Madrid, they will give you goals. So when the goals are not coming, it's a major problem. I didn't think I make answer. So me hear my last 5 games of my bar, Chairman. What I know is say only 1 win now, but out of the 5, 4 I draw. Now scoreline will be 0-0, 1-0. 1-1-0-0. And produce a lot of excitement. It is not that the players are not, but what I'm trying to say, game may produce excitement. Why are not 1 goal be abani ya de be 1-1 be not draw. And Obian town winning and 1 win a Karela penning as a win. It's in the last 5 Hearts are yet to beat Karela. And a Karela just a win. Now coming into this game, and at last 5 in the criteria, 5 goals person PM in their last 5. So you understand say most often I am not boring. But looking at Karela, I'm forming it. They've lost 3, they've drawn 1, and they've won once in their last 5. And the crowd here goes, I'm not consider 6 as 3. And the chairman Karela, a deficit when it comes to goal scoring. On the part of Hearts of Form, also form, it's also almost Omono 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. In just 3 goals, and also I conceded 4. Eti Chema say ohwe dia game ne kwase bibia nsia enye game ebe produce a lot of goals. Eti obenhu say bia ba ko share 1 goal bia na ye de akopon ana 0-0 na akwa bia just 1-1. That's how I see the game today. But on the part of us, Obin Junior might not be around. But the good thing is Ibrahim Salifu Eba. And also Salifu Yefeta, he brings a lot of creativity into the team. And I think Caleb Amankwa, by far House of Folk best player, might not be there, but yeah, so Eba. There's one thing House are doing consistently or consecutively, which I think it's nice. All the way on Mofa so show goals and send an hour can. Ye free kick na ubia be pim net them. Or my yesa 1 or 2 or 3 occasions are to so. Se Caleb head there. Na yeah, dom so it may be pim the atum. So that has been the case. It's a game we mean be brave. What I want to say is Enya goals in also.
Oh, okay.
But also Karela and so baby or Modana just above the relegation zone. They will do everything possible or camp or say they will secure at least a point. Until a double chance for Karela will be okay.
Okay, Karela win or draw and Maxwell you know Yemra coach Memra Oswena game.
Max kind omuntimi goes. But you see, it is because Ebiana they are prioritizing on the set pieces. Secondly, on defending. Because if you have a team that has conceded 6 in the last 5, it means that every match be conceding
1 goal. Yeah.
What will you do as a coach? You have to fix the defense.
Okay.
And once you are fixing the defense, it means that you are also upsetting the offensive play. But to say the Biamekan, if you're a relegation threatening team, the first point of call is for you to defend and not concede goals. Because who concede Ghana Hanu? So concede goal, chairman, didn't pass over to you. No. House of Folk on the other hand, say they have our biggest problem here, change of coaches. Unso changing na David Okulu be take over. Now Mkofa Brunyi Subai. So it's like a change of system. They have not been consistent with some system. David Ukula wanya consistency with system. But no typical 4-3-3 coach. Obebo 4-3-3. Then he expects that his wingers will cut inside. So if the going becomes tough, then he moves it to a 4-4-2. Now trying to have an attack. Friends and Karela on the other hand, Shabu Tango. Very pragmatic coach. Ononye will be as a 4-3-3 and I'm here 4-4-2. Like or opponent no. Then he will devise a strategy for his team. Oba I think in 4 games no changing or 5 games he has changed the formations like 3 times. What I say chairman. So today I don't even know which kind of formation he will go in with. But I expect that he will do a 4-2-3-1.
Okay.
Where you have 2 defensive, at least when you are going on attack, you can. But if they want to win this game, they will have to be quick on their transitions. House of Folk are more like a defensive recovery. Salifu will not recover. Because if you have Belfi playing as a right back, what I say, then it means that he can also not recover fast. And the most important thing is for Karela to play on the transition. Accept that they are a big side. What I say, chairman. And then play on the transition and catch them on the break.
Well, I'll say my view after watching the Black Stars against Angola. I think the missing link in the Black Stars team now is Jeffrey Schlupp. He is an incredible and versatile midfielder. They must talk to him and show him some respect as well. He should be brought in to support Partey. Salis could be his backup. Kamaldeen must learn to pass the ball when he gets into the vital area. His shots are too erratic. Inaki Williams could start from the bench so that he can read the African game properly before introduction. Let's not rush him. Eduardo is not ready yet for the Black Stars. Salisu, Jiku are pillars in defense. We wish him, Jiku, speedy recovery. Chris Hilton needs time and encouragement to get to know the team well. His substitutions were a bit late. The team will improve with time if they listen to some of these constructive criticisms. The captaincy must be handled with tact. Where is Richmond Boachi Adam and how is he faring? I see a lot of predatory instincts in him. Loving C Jumara and the message we and so about okay yen trust we na yen remember he Kotoko nso game a omonso ebo Kotoko enemy diama na Kumasi Asante Kotoko captain Richard Boadu Agadas. He was at the stadium to watch the Black Stars were calling for support say Kotoko chita for munyina monfa chita no Emra.
Asante man, Kumasi. Chidbodu ni Agadas, captain of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Mwa Sunday against Mediama. Here mo support. Mumbra, muba energy, muma spirit no eba mo. Tell mo mumbra na me support. Na yensu yendi muhamoda. Edamase.
Okay, Kumasi Asante Kotoko captain Richard Boadu and calling on the fans to give them a lot of support. Now Kumasi Asante Kotoko hona. Well, every time starting free house because has Asante is here. We respect to one game, you know. It looks like Kotoko has its own any infrastructure. But when you say how to focus through TEF.
Yeah, so more they also say be in Ghana, but if it's true I can say. But already are clearly just.
I'm gonna say 5G, wait for 3G, Anna.
Chairman, no bet them see but oh, chairman, and
this is how to focus. In fact, I never come and say because maybe some years back, talk after the bar house for kakra house fans didn't mean a problem because they felt I supported the man. So say house and I'm catch say yeah they be I mixing your mammy no ubi a said uyini buto musika at the yard yen or no empeku no wa udian so abajiso o na peku no oh ebia unyanka baby unidi but Bible crowd say where your treasure is that's where your heart that's where your heart will be. Sure. Se nipa no ko mpeko ni mboro ni siga be ma na ko mabeko
no krampo nka wa ya de
na ko mabeko what I say enti papa ya de o ye my heart for is good. The only problem I hold them fans ya drink say to be obeja a strong one of the best legacies I owe in football in Ghana. Yeah. When he decides to draw the supporters closer.
Exactly, and win trophies, yes. Major ones.
Because supporters never closer. Supporters contribution. Kumasi fans, how to vote fans. Now the vote fans and Edmond comes and see come house on guy. Yeah. Edmond comes is not a part of our team of winning Africa.
Exactly. He played a pivotal role.
Obia better dear by question. And maybe don't any acambinum their fans become fee anyone why become close to the manor. I want to have you, but OL facility why ye ya. Oh. Separate mind say why AstroTurf obey other pitches and a huge plus and Yamona Basso. Kumasi Asante Kotoko circle 150 almost Holland. Almost so aye gym Ediama Asante Kotoko. Almost the gym equipment 9 obia gym equipment very expensive. Very expensive. The Tiama a lot of teams in team you know. Nenra Omudi Jumano Ewa de Koja Chama handed the keys to the gym Ediama Kumasi Asante Kotoko see you nane amponsa inti Jumadino see ena a course hollow inti okay eti enti nane amponsa nsema or the etudan
Samana kurang kata. Chairman said before share media seconds 1.1 and come up chairman and friends
well Asante Kotoko see you sound me kakra. Not in too much. I'm trying to. I'm the minimum the technicians. Okay, then trust you But anyway, this gymnasium was donated by Kumasi Asante Kotoko Supporters Union. Circle 150 Amsterdam, Holland. And I gym no Ediama Asante Kotoko. Now when you see even pictures of a gym no say the CTNT some of the players no. And a training no more sa gym equipment ni bibia tie enti Kotoko enya gym we dey chance say coach Sakwaba Kotoko mo manimre no o man manimre no ho na but momani brain hono so no oba no aba because oye adwuma me
exactly okay
as fitness
Chema onim say time and night no ade na gym no the training got players
oh yes me
Yakuba mo ba kuma no afro mo ba inju no
oba e hokra be training mo players be omo nye kotokofo omo me kotokofo free ban enum nyina obekuma say ono na training omo na say kotoko Brazil and some na man oye omo training and is anti gym they are very important. I mean team they also in your gym. Yeah. And even footballers, oh yeah, professional footballer no sit down also your gym or. And when you instructor papa so a gym or crowd training is so yeah fit na was I escalate your way this akwa ba there. Say my me there I agree say. Yes. The go sakwa ba there mo mama ni nkono kotoko. Mama ni nkono ho. Because gym training no why you careful you might not know. Ogo page that there you two things. Okay. Either you are bulking or you are cutting or another you are shredding. It is a one now koye now ma players ni bi o ha obetimi akoye no bulk in jafe no gym no instead of say be bo na ma ni mu rather yedu no ntimi ntumrika entina a lot of boxers no if they want to move up weight your mom ye bulking exercises in the gym so they be the mu be yedu so
obi ti say me say me ko gym I say me ye bulking
how there you are going to bulk so how there no oh there maybe there me also be shredding kaka body no until be to cut na eno ne it you know you very thing who here say you need an instructor who understands these things.
You see chairman me there's one thing me romance of be oboko agima chairman obe polishing shoe mpo obi say agima we ordinary shoe ma say polishing obi say hey na ye ko fix light me ne madam fu bia man ya ko no obi say madam fu say oye de nko so oye art or say there be art need you want to fix a light light bulb say akoko no bi no oye de nam say o computer engineering say mo ya electrical kakra nam say any audio wait ma fix for him everything is about a professional. Yeah. And you say minimum year chairman. No, you don't. But chairman, we also Kotoko supporters been a.
And Kotoko supporters from Holland. Kotoko fans power yes.
Kotoko supporters. Chairman, the list said. Omaya the boy a bomb mabaso.
Fofie numne oh.
The list said Kotoko supporters.
Yeah.
The level where the program you call now one car.
Me shot them papa Brazil me so be tubi. On the zone.
Oh, exactly. So this
Kumasi some Kotoko supporters. Omo Holland. Circle 150.
Obodo to me started gym complete. Me fine na bo mo yusu. E ma board in the management ntokwa na o ma nyina na containers no muntu me
some container.
Debi o.
Kotoko supporters yo mo ye.
Debi so we no mo ye no container.
25%.
No, but at least omo project no ma started from scratch. Omo ni Ghana how. Omo ye support us. I started from scratch. I complete my Kotoko be to be use.
Board number so any because adewe no omo ye no container no.
Debi. Container no white you can't use it now.
Oh, but some
Chema we no me say a project from scratch. Chema what you enye dan aden say they can use it to the fullest for the benefit of.
But some we go container.
But container no ye ntumi use to the ne adekwa e be say dey ye ntumi use sa na make am say Chema say.
But omo game ni ochina at 6 p.m.
Yes.
JK 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Under flashlight. With the Kumasi supporters any omuni biaka. With the ya can be a mom. Me can be a mom.
Because man can
say near Black Star by a moyema en Munye be my Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So because Asante Kotoko ne Asante Mindia. And to support you. The Amra we are Santinia or Can Santema, we are Bruni Grana Santema. Otumfo ade wan ko stadium otumfo ade na say you ana chairman bo otumfo ade na say you men fa ne say obi hu ye wahi e na obi nye wei na nanu muntie otumfo adwuma e na ode ama obi esaya nipa kro ba ko ni krom so otumfo ade chairman sa esaya me konkranza but otumfo ade ne de e wo ho ntina nanum ene anuanom amwo Kumasia where the Obia qua year upon say ye upon by bear 5 and I chairman boy by upon a year 5 now.
Yan Muslim or more fasting
no the Abba stadium tea yen break fasting or stadium yen point yen stadium pillow for no bia amra na chese stadium near de yen chile say and Kumasi is the cathedral of Ghana football.
Football. Of course, I mean the soccer capital of Ghana football.
Like I'm from a free tickets.
Yeah, free.
I say
European Circle 009.
Okay.
Almost to 200 tickets.
Okay.
Say and almost a high 2 buses.
Right.
Say and Fakotoko fans on waterfall.
Right.
Emra.
So I can't be for and you're for Pilolo buying.
Tony Gruma watching Michelle town. Also moving.
Oh, town. Or sending message about me. Send me.
Also Meshakotoko.
Edding. Okay, Minimbia will game the Edding.
Million called there.
It's
almost operation say 25%.
25%.
Good. But boy muka kade to say na mo ya. Aye, 10,000 fans. Aye.
When you have to deliver. Yeah, when you have to deliver. Oh.
Women feel be out to be account.
BKB, they can say operation 25%. No, Nina say you're 2 in South Africa to go supporters. We said the Blasters in your better. David Mikase said they in Dome Bar, Baba Erasmus Stadium, again Blasters match. No, almost by 50% you could go for. Which say supporters, no, we need the entire Mamada. NCC Nina at a Jumedina to almost say, Namia Doma, Dachina, he has supporters, no. Ye nyina better team na because they against Media Madie a big game any game I was here the diagro and now 3 points no so enya gia e be boa ya mo yetimi akoyanim e be kire say ye be kire ye dibre e wo league ne so table ne so enti twa say supporters ne be tie chi na me adoma adachina Baba Yara Sports Stadium eni kwan say supporter bia yi ne ho firim eni kwan say supporter bia yi ne ho firim because we te say adobre wa numere 6 pm there na de wo ye bia na wawie okwa sorry awakwa aba okwa yi awakwa aba ba bia okobi awaba eti Sunday die na say de obeye nyina ne say obedwa no abetena Baba Yara Sports Stadium na wahwe match no players no so are ready say na me adoma dachina omoje 3 points na mai enya de obemu anim agu ase yempele go bia let go bia anim omo sending tem ati omo sending tem I first afternoon there no masha wie so anti press now you ready say na me adoma that na there who your supporter now ba o kwa na o stress wa hia go no we no go no so mo de mawa o mo be sell collect one do kwa trimu nyina yo de wa hia be fa for free stadium akofie so hu enti nye dwumadie kitwa press now ready agada sakasa Morrison so akasa won so no de go so de nche no o hye money chance ka krab you obehyew so hu agada si gina fifi o pia ball na maso anet danet it so bia ready wo de any so your supporter wo be dwale no aba wan dwale kura na horo na ase ebejew bra ho never support o club nyame adoma da Sunday BKB.
All right, it is Sunday operation 25%. Yes
match we I was a man for ba o woni mentia woni say former Mediama players 3 and a match where likely so mebubi.
Oh, okay.
And also Mediama midfield na no mo bono.
Okay.
Mediama midfield na no mo boma Mediama last year and last 2 years no. Omo nyina na woko to say no.
Okay.
Justice Blay.
Yes.
Agadas. Rashid Norte.
Okay. Yeah.
That's akwa no. Hey, Chairman hey, Tony Cruz. Xavi. Modric. Ozil. Chairman Bobo Samet. Omo no ni nyina na o makambo mdia Rashid Norte. So what shall da? Rashid Norte.
No, what's right?
Chairman, hey, Rashid Norte. Rashid Norte fit in his element in N'Golo Kante Ketwa.
Okay.
Rashid Norte fit in his element Tony Cruz Ketwa.
Justice Blay fit no but you should be rest assured. Obeti game na not the account.
And to me also because Ochina match a personal match for these guys.
Mediama follow so a personal moment.
Also a personal.
Say me just I was so be game way because Mediama follow so boys now so about Mediama no. Eye no redeem no. Omo be prove say massa. Yes na ya ade o. Enti mo kwa ye be kire mo say yes. Ye na ya ba no.
A win for Kotoko.
Enti match was a win for Kotoko.
Yeah, sure. It's a win for Kotoko.
Match we had no.
Yeah.
Me get adeba kope. Sa Kotoko be win here e be ti say Black Star dey ni. E supporters no. E na be mo ma win. Nti so what fie na ya dey so Kotoko e win na ma kwakọ jubilate me ni obi akwakọ 99 oboa. E wo so na oba. Ebe ye ma Mediama for you confused because see the truth is that they have not played in a 40,000 capacity stadium. And so and Ochina ye 15,000 po ha. and above a be huge amount for yembe hwehwe mu obo wan say omabo omo tre but
okay all right indeed Asante Kotoko fans omo munyina mon try na mon call Baba Stadium nyame aduma chena 6 p.m. there na cheze ubetia ye de obeye bia wie ubetia ko wa sorry aba obe rest why bibia ope wa be du fufu wadi wa be bibia wie a wa stadium to go support the club enti echna 6 p.m. nyame aduma chena ye nyina be ko Baba Stadium matches e ho no ne yo 2 games Carolina Hartsfield and Accra Lions will be chim. I would love to watch the second one. Accra Lions will be chim. They have game a very interesting because of Omo said the Omo born is here. On Sunday, Accra go to Olympics and Legon Cities, Accra Stadium, Brekum Chelsea and Tamale City, and so Golden City Park, Dreams FC and Instructorman. And so Theatre of Dreams. That Dreams.
It's just simple crowd. Ways how much we train?
Yo.
Match with chairman 3.
Yo 3 I think. Baby any Gold Stars and Sunday Summer Test 1996. Ebo Dance Park. Adriana Stars ne RTU and so Ebo Doma honum and the last game for Echna Asante Kotoko and Mediama. Ebaso Baba Stadium 6 p.m. It's then double chance.
Double chance for both teams.
And just a back be winning. I just a draw.
2 goals for Abet.
Meaning say we are more rubbish. We are more rubbish. That's how I'm
drive well.
Double chance for one team. Just say you win or draw for the team.
Yes.
And a double chance for both teams.
That's about.
Just a draw.
Sanet.
Mediama go for form. Be 8 clean sheets in be 10 games or form.
Yes, and you buy.
Some of the buses be found.
Buses Tafo. Buses provided buses 2 buses are matter for. Make us say cry ma. I take for the if bad dia minim dia but see there the
European circle for that yama Tafo for. It is a Bianca North America for so no my yama a tech for maybe I omo so be yama maybe abuabo omo abe see na nyina because you say in the supporters unions ne WhatsApp platforms are all be na omo wa bruchi no wo so more no I'm thinking senka because of muntimi man mo am no
to take it
in tickets no do na chama fans na fans nko tight team lechi yes because you who say Blaster the to tickets chairman for call depend on me baby to da aye there
because of a faka over sabe to take it in na yesterday big akra so
Sam Tuga Moses Kufia Nkura Kokulabi munyina Penifo mukuma munyina mva munju
we krum am penifo akese takum for dodo na ekotoko fo
abusia panyi ko ma enti wo na wonim say ye be hin kra onu be die nyina yeso no mpanfo no dikan ko na busia panyi no ade bibi ko se wo ye pe wo onana ya manadi na wote ya say kroma ta kun fo ye sa ne ye no
okay ya see say chefo yembre na so o say get for calls no but ade na star na no my ade no minhu yin so on omuzu ni ha ka inti yede sia na me aduma yede live commentary no me ensa ba yede honsam game no honsam nya ba yiwi ana darling Paul afa calls no so to that effect me the bright can come bodo ha na yede see on Monday you be saying Asia but let's not forget say the commentary be ba ne the commentary so be ba na me aduma okay